Hey everybody, welcome in. How's it going? So, per tradition, I usually do kind of a update to the channel on New Year's Day to kind of talk about what's coming up in the new year and what changes might be happening, that kind of stuff. I haven't streamed since Thanksgiving. Kind of took some holiday break off. Um, Work was a little crazy, some changes there that I just needed to, just didn't have, and also just having somebody available to stream with. I had, since it's the holidays, I try not to push like for somebody to come over and do board games. There's a few that that I could do, and that's possible here coming up. Um, so channel stuff. Happy New Year to everybody. It's good to be done with 2025, I guess. It was an interesting one. Um, we're now in 2026 and gonna see how that goes. Happy New Year, Dr. Sign. Welcome in. It's good to see you. So yeah, so it's been a minute. Thanksgiving was the last stuffing stream was the last stream I did, so it's been a little bit. Um, so what's coming up in the new year? For sure. Gonna attempt to continue to do more board game streams. We had, or I had, I don't know, I say we, I'm the only one that does this, but I had more probably YouTube videos done, or live streams and YouTube stuff than previous years. Um, Hit a milestone, I think over 2,000 hours watched on YouTube, so that was good. Maybe it's more than that now, but I never really focused on YouTube a whole lot, so that was cool to kind of hit that and get more videos going on there. We did a couple Kickstarter previews. That was new for last year. I don't see that happening this year unless something comes up. But I would like to do. I do have quite a few games I'd like to play solo, I think. So I'm thinking at some point in this year I'm going to start incorporating a solo Sunday stream. So we'll see if I can get that put together. But yeah, that's kind of on the docket. Um, what else we got going on? So yeah, I'd like to do that, do some solo stuff. Mostly like they're co-op games that are easily played solo. I just haven't gotten to the table and they're longer, so I don't think I'll get them to like play it at my game group. So that's the main reason. Um, Convention stuff this year. I will not be going to Tantrum Con, unfortunately. Just wasn't in the cards to be able to pull that off. As with any convention, there's expenses. That one I usually can go as a media guest, but there's still costs of hotel and gas or flight. My car is getting up there in miles. I don't feel as good about driving that down. There was some expenses at the end of the year too. I'm also trying to buy a house. I've put bids on a couple of them. Has not went through yet. So I'm at the point now, probably end of January, beginning of February, going to look seriously for ones that'll meet my needs. So that I don't need a big house, but I would like a gaming area and a studio space to be able to continue doing this for you guys. So hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months there will be well, not necessarily a move, but at least a purchase, probably a move at the beginning of summer. Is how things are going to work, but I'm going to slowly, I want to get something and then slowly move over there. So that's on the personal side. On the channel side, um gonna continue to have people over to do some Monday streams when they're available. That's the biggest thing, is just having somebody that can come over and can stream with me. So I don't really have anything out there or here for publishers currently. Um, Publishers, if you see this and you want me to do something, just reach out. Panic Games, the Panic Games at gmail.com or any of the social medias. Just hit me up on there. Got some Kickstarter stuff that's gonna be come trickling in the beginning, like the first 6 months of the year. Hope to play some of that for you guys. That should be fun. What else? That's the major things. Like I said, I can't go to Tantrum Con unfortunately because I mentioned saving up for a house. The probably Gen Con if I can get the same deal I've had in the last 2 years, where I can work for Ravensburger and share a room with my friends Joe and Emily, who work for Ravensburger also. So that seems like a good deal. If that can happen again this year, I would definitely do it because it's just an ease, not that far away. Um, yeah, it's one of the best situations for me. Local cons, I would like to check out Grand Con again. I've been there twice, I think. It would be nice to get to a local con. This year, it just didn't work out because Pansy was with me and she's not huge for going for cons and stuff that. But next year she'll be in college. She just turned 18, what, a couple weeks ago. So no longer have a small child. I have an adult child, which is strange. But so yeah, so we'll see. That's probably the main things I'll be doing. Video game streaming. I just haven't found anything that really. I want to do some Steam stuff. I did a little, the smallest amount this year. I would like to find a game that's would be fun to play on Steam. So we'll see. Maybe some more Jackbox stuff. Some Saturday night stuff sprinkling in. We'll see. It all depends on my personal life, how that goes as far as how busy I am. So we'll see how things go here in the future. But that's the major stuff that's going on. Um, Definitely plan to have a house here in the next 6 months. And if there's renovations that need to be done or a studio space that needs to be built out, then um, that'll take a little time. But that'll be. I don't have a lot to move really. I've really pared down over the time I've been here. So, and if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Not a lot going on for me right now as far as I I keep reaching out publishers, or if they put out a call for stuff, I volunteer to play it. I think the queue is empty, folks. So last game was from Lucky Duck. I had only a handful of games for Christmas. Had a nice New Year's Eve party. We played Hot Streak, which is that's been a really good one. We played that was, oh, and we played some Skull, always an easy one. I was playing with some non-gamers, so but those ones worked out really nice. And then we played some game that was basically a Cards Against Humanity, or I don't know what other games are like in that ilk. That was like that. That was fun. For the situation, but oh, so one thing that I've been working on since I haven't been streaming is I do have a card game that I'm working on. So stay tuned for that. I'm close to having it done. It will be a trick taking game. I know that for sure. All the basic rules are done. There's some specialized rules that are I'm finalizing, or there's different kind of little factions. So I'm figuring out those details. When I get those figured out, I'm gonna have a prototype printed, and folks in my game group said they'd be willing to play test it. I played a little bit with Google Gemini to create a digital version of it just to see how it would play, how that would look. But yeah, I haven't. That's a challenge sometimes with that with AI. But yeah, so trying to get Pansy to also need some artwork for it. So trying to get Pansy to do some basic artwork um, for it. So she would be part of that. That game is probably the most done of the ones I have. I have another one that's more of a party game that I'm working on as well. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully have something for you guys to check out here by, sometime in the new year. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as publishing it. Maybe just a game found situation, or I don't know. I haven't really ever like talked to publishers or anything about a game, so we'll see if it has some. If it, I feel like it will play good. It's not like it's. I think it's a unique twist on a trick taking game, but there's hundreds of those, so who knows? It has my own little flair to it, so I'll be working on that. Like I said, just finalizing factions and their special abilities is what I'm trying to narrow things down to. So that is on that end. There's another game I've been working on for a long time that maybe I'll go back to and try to put some finishing touches on. I think it would be a cool game. I think the system would be interesting that I haven't seen with any game. So we'll see. We'll get the card game's like kind of proof of concept. If can I get a game done and workable and playable, and then like I said, might have it initially available on GameFound um, for print on demand, or I might create a digital thing and maybe stream it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of the main things that are happening right now. Otherwise, things have been quiet here. We had a nice quiet holiday. Thanksgiving was nice and quiet. The Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, all been pretty laid back. I'm off until 6th. Um, so maybe I'll have time this weekend to actually start doing some solo streaming. Um, oh, one other thing. I update to the studio. I kind of would like to update the overhead camera. I have a good one, but I really want more like high detail to be able to zoom in and get in on stuff. So it's just a matter of pulling the trigger on it. It's one of those things. It's an expense. Um, I don't really make money off of this per se. Everything I get here goes back into games or equipment or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna be potentially upgrading that at some point. I mean, I have the money to do it. It's just, you know, do I pull the trigger? So if not, you'll still see the regular streaming. But I feel like I want to. Just looking back at my videos and stuff, because I can stream in 1080 with the setup I have with the PC that I built, the internet that's here. Um, but the overhead just isn't as clear as I would like it to be. So we'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, that's the major stuff. House buying, game designing. I'm excited for you guys to check out that card game. I think it's a fun twist on a trick taker. It's funny. It shares the same name of a game I designed like 10 years ago. That was just horrible. It was also a card game, but I kept the name and fitted in, and it fits in well with what I'm doing for this game. So Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to hop on here, do a quick state of panic. It's been a minute since I streamed. Like I said, if I find any video game stuff that tickles my fancy, I did get a controller for the PC, so I do want to play some Steam stuff. I just haven't really seen anything that really has drawn me in. Um, so we'll see. That my PC can pretty much play anything, but so it's just a matter of finding stuff that looks good. Like I said, I want to pick up some more Jackbox stuff and do that. Legends, welcome in. Hello, Panik. Hello, Dr. Sign. Yes, just doing a quick update of what's next for the channel. Designing a game. I hope it's something I can bring to you guys. Maybe I'll maybe it's something that'll be published someday. Who knows? We'll see. Card games are pretty popular nowadays with tariffs and whatnot. They're easy to print. So I do have connections with getting something printed. So that's something I can do in the future. But we'll see. I wanna. I've played it in my mind. Played it a little bit on like a little PC build. But I want to uh, get it in front of people and see what they think about it as far as gameplay. It might suck. Who knows? We'll see. How's it going, Legends? What have you been up to this holiday season? I've just been relaxing, eating food. Had a nice New Year's Eve party I went to last night, so that was fun. Hot Streak's such a good game. Such a simple like throw it on the table. Just working, playing board games, awesome. Well, not the working part, but yeah, playing board games, that's cool. I've been off since 23rd, I think. So this is the longest stretch I usually have off during the year, but yeah. So that's the major stuff that's happening in the Panic Games world. Sorry, I've been off like for a month, over a month now. I really don't have anything in the queue that I need to play, and sometimes that holds me back a little bit. Got to play Hot Street and Magical Athlete last year. I have Magical Athlete. I just got it just the day after Christmas. It came in. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. I was toying with the idea of playing it last night, but I was playing with a lot of non-gamers, and I hadn't played it yet, so I didn't know how well. So I stuck to the tried and true stuff that I knew would work, and Hot Streak is pretty easy to pick up. My mom enjoyed it. We played that on Christmas Eve, so that was fun. But yeah, so look out for some solo Sunday stuff. Um, maybe starting this weekend. I've got like what do I have? I got Unmatched Adventures that came in. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came in the last few weeks. Um, what else could I solo? I got so many things that I can solo, but I got so much unmatched stuff that I haven't got to the table yet. I'm just an unmatched collector at this point. Robinson Crusoe, I do want to play. Metal Gear, I want to play. I'm just looking at my shelf here. Can't remember what else. Oh, where are you? What is that one? I've got all kinds of unlocked games I want to get to the table. You have a lot of unmatched as well, yeah. Barnes and Noble had a crazy sale like during this past year. I've just collected a bunch of it. So I do have the Unmatched Adventures, the Tales to Amaze also. Spark Riders I'd like to play as solo. So yeah, so there's quite a few um, that can get to the table. But I got DC United yesterday and played it last night. Oops, ads. Oh shoot. DC United, that looks cool. Um, yeah, I had Hot Streak come in, Magical Athlete, Unmatched. What else did I get? Oh, Carson. No, is it not? It's not Carson City. Nevada. Oh shoot, I can't remember. It's a Western game. Um, Worker placement. That looks really cool. That I got off of eBay. But yeah, so we'll get that one's more for the Wednesday night group playing that one. But yeah, I think that's all I had for this year. Back from ads. All right, you got DC United. How was it? You got it to the table on New Year's Eve. Trying to think. Those are the major things I wanna get to the table that I've had forever. There's probably some unlock stuff I could play. Some not unlock. Chronicles of Crime. All those ones that are possibly soloable. Soloable. I'm also, it was pretty cool. Some different changes from Marvel. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, gotta change it up. Um, I don't think I just had the basic Marvel United. I never got into a whole lot of that stuff. So, all right, guys. I just like I said, I try to do this at the beginning of the year, sometimes halfway in the year, just to kind of update where things are. Just to recap, Tantrum Con I can't do this year. That'll be the first time in like 4 years that I did not go in there. Gen Con very likely if the cards align like they have the past 2 years. Um, Other than that depends too. It has equipment cards and you can play 5 players with someone controlling the villain now. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Villain control is interesting. So one against all. So yeah, so Gen Con, Grand Con's a possibility. It's only like an hour and a half away. Not even that. It's pretty close. I have a new friend. Maybe I'll be teaching them some games. Maybe they'll be on the channel at some point. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are the major cons I'm gonna hit. I know my game group was talking about going to Origins. That one's an iffy one. If maybe I'll get to that one just because I'll know people there, and that's always kind of nice when you have people there when you go to those cons. Other than that, I'm gonna be working on buying a house. I've over the few years been able to save up quite a bit and should have a decent down payment. Key is finding the right place. I want to be close to work. I want something that's where I can put the studio space in. This is a pretty big space. It's like the board game studio is like 12 by 9, 12 foot by 9 foot. That's a big chunk up. And then this extends out this way. It's probably another 9 by 10. So we're looking at least like 22 feet um, of space. I mean, I can eliminate the video game spot if I have to put that in like in a living room or something. But I kind of like having it all shot in one space and then the other space over there. Makes it kind of nice. If I I have been looking at some houses with basements that I would just have to remodel, so there is that. But that of course takes time and money and all those good things. So yeah. Well, thank you guys for hopping in and joining on this. Happy New Year. I hope 2026 is amazing for you. Uh, Panic Games will continue on the best I can as I can find players and people keep sending games. Like I said, it's been a little quiet. Holidays are always quiet, so um, hopefully have a Gen Con like last year and get a stack of games from publishers like I did. That was really nice. Yep, Legends, Happy New Year. Hope you have an amazing year. But yeah, that's kind of it. We're gonna continue on and like I said, hopefully the big upgrade would be an overhead camera, but we'll see about that. Just haven't pulled the trigger, but I would have like to have just a little more high resolution overhead camera, and then the overhead camera could become my my face cameras for the board game, so everything would look more sharp. Um, Hopefully, I wouldn't have to constantly tweak things. So yeah, so everybody have a good rest of your holiday. The holidays are pretty much done. I'm off for another few more days, but stay tuned for some Sunday streams, Monday streams. I appreciate when you drop in and see me and interact and have a good time. I enjoy doing this. This is still my major hobby and creative outlet. Um, but yeah, everybody have a good rest of your night. We will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.